Clouds can form when the air is saturated, when relative humidity is equal to 100%. The easiest way to do this in the atmosphere is by cooling the air off and decreasing the pressure. But how does the actual atmosphere accomplish this? Well, if you remember from previous lessons, the pressure and temperature both decrease the higher up you go in the troposphere. So in that case, anytime air rises, its relative humidity will increase and it gets closer to saturation. Therefore, the easiest way to make clouds would be to lift the air because you're cooling it off and getting closer to saturation. Now, there are some other ways to reach saturation and form clouds, such as simply just cooling the air off. This is how fog forms in the morning a lot of times. But the most common way clouds form is by lifting the air. Now, many things can cause the air to be lifted, but the principle is always the same. The air must reach saturation, and it must have a relative humidity of 100% for a cloud to form. Now, it's going to be difficult to have the air inside this room lifted and form a cloud for you, but instead I'm going to show you how to make a cloud in a bottle. I have here a standard 2-liter bottle, and in the bottom is just a little bit of water. The modification here is I put a bicycle pump, something that you could stick into a ball and inflate it with. I've just put that in the top of the cap. And what I'm going to do is I use a standard bicycle pump to fill the bottle up with air. Now, as I'm pumping air into the bottle, the pressure inside the bottle is going to be increasing substantially. Because the pressure will be increasing, the temperature inside the bottle is also going to be increasing. In fact, if you did this demonstration on your own, you could feel the bottle warming up in your hand as you were pumping it up and filling it up with air. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and attach the pump here, and I'll be back in a little bit to show you what happens. All right, now I've finished completing pumping the bottle up. The pressure inside is now very high. The bottle is actually quite warm. What I'm going to do is release the pump and allow the pressure in here to drop very rapidly. When the pressure drops very rapidly, the temperature inside the bottle is going to drop very rapidly also. Because the temperature is going to drop very rapidly, the relative humidity is going to increase very rapidly, and that's going to cause a cloud to form. All that water vapor that was in there was forced to condense into little water droplets, and I got a cloud to form inside the bottle as the temperature dropped very quickly and the relative humidity went way above 100%.